Hi everyone, today is Sunday. It's the 13th of October 2024. And as you can see, it's chilly but the sun is out. George is having a bit of a moment as he's warming up, as he does sometimes. Then a little bit of a splattery session. But I know he'll be alright in a minute. It's just a bit strange how he acts sometimes. Right, let's get going. Well, like I say, it's Sunday morning. I thought, the sun is out, let's go for a little ride. Going up to my mother-in-law's, so it's not far. But I also thought I'd go the long way because I haven't took George over the new bridge in Lowestoft. He's been over the bridges many times, but we now have 3 bridges. I think this one's been here a couple of months now, and I had planned on driving over on the first day, but that didn't happen for one reason or another. I did drive over in the bus. I've been over it 2 or 3 times in Bertie bus, but today will be the first time we go over in George. So I think we'll nip down there, especially while it's nice and sunny. We'll have a little drive over. Then I will pop to McDonald's. Like I say, I'm popping up to see my mother-in-law. She likes a McDonald's, so I'll get her a breakfast, but sausage and egg or something like that. George is playing up this morning. I told you before about this, what you sometimes do. Well, let's just pull down here. He sometimes does this little pull back play up. He'll go 3-4 days not doing it once, and then he'll do it again. So he's not doing it now, so he'll drive again. Here we go, let's pull them back. Isn't that weird? I know another YouTuber was saying his moggies started doing it. Some days he'll do a lot. Yeah, he's doing it quite a bit today. That, see, like, it's like a misfire, but it's not a misfire. Let's pull out here and have a quick look while he's running. Put the bonnet. Find the bonnet pole. What do you think, Gemini? Not a lot, eh? Right, we're back in George. Let's carry on with this little trip and see how we get on. How you doing, Gemini? Good girl. Yeah, it's a very, very strange one. Like I say, I've had loads of strange problems with George, but this one been happening now the last couple of weeks really. He'll be driving fine, and then all of a sudden it's like it's misfiring, but I don't think it is a misfire. And like I said, if I I've checked the plugs, changed the points, got new caps. Well, you know everything I've done with this car. And everything seemed to be okay. And now and again, he'll just do it again. He'll probably be alright today, though. Although I can't guarantee it, because this is what happens. He runs fine. You'll think, I'll go anywhere in this car, and then suddenly I'll do it. But it always clears itself. That's what made me think, was there a little bit of water in the fuel to cause that to do it, but I really don't know. And like I said, there's another guy who's having a similar problem, Doris. That'll be minor tinkering on YouTube. Now he says his car's doing it. And it's not like when it's cold, it could be when you've been out a little while. And his conclusion is, like I said, the plunger was sticking in the carburetor, which sounds it could be. Why would it just do it now and again? I've got a feeling that a lot of it is to do with the petrol nowadays for these old cars. Alright, I always use E5 and George because that's what's best for it. The E10 will cause water to accumulate in your fuel tank. But how do we know that we're getting what we're asking for at the pump? We wouldn't know, would we? Unless we did any tests. We just assume every time we fill up, I ain't getting E10, I'll get E5. I sometimes think, how would we know? And then you could end up, if you don't, I use George quite a lot, so you shouldn't really get a build up before, but if I sat him in the garage or in the garden for a few weeks, then that could happen. Gemini's getting a bit anxious because we just went past the park. She thinks, hang on, why didn't you stop at the park? Right then, so I'm coming up to where the new bridge is now. Just about see it to the right, now straight ahead of me. There it is. So here we go, up over the new bridge. It shouldn't have made a difference. I took my grandson, I walked over it with my granddaughter about a week ago. We had a walk over so we could stop and look up the river, boats and stuff. You can see quite far from up here. It's made a heck of a difference. So basically, going down the other side now, I'm just going to go round this roundabout here and go back over. So I've got no need to be this side of the bridge, but I just wanted to bring George over, really. So here we go again, back up from a different angle. I'm not sure what you can see from the camera. So that's that out of the way. And as you can see, it's not played up at all since that little session a while ago. I could put it down arse when it's cold, but like I say, that'll do that anytime. And it is one of them really annoying things where, unless it does it all the time, you can't find out what the heck's going on. as you think you'll have a fiddle with it and it won't do it, and you think, oh, I think I've sorted it now, and then when you're least expecting it, you'll do it again. At first that was really bothering me, like, oh, I'm going to break down, but because it's done it quite often now, and I know that it'll go away as quick as it can, so I don't even worry about it, because like I say, that goes. You're having a look at the park, Gemini, we're not going there. Sorry. Yeah, as you can see, he's driving absolutely fine now. We'll get him up to 40 mile an hour down here. What I did notice before was when I was running at a constant speed, like, no, like 40 or like 30, I've been travelling along, minding my own business, just poodling along, 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, and then suddenly that would start whoop, 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 pulling back. You think, what's going on? What is going on with this car? And it had almost stopped. If you rev it, that seems to go away. Put the clutch in, give it a few revs, and then I'll be back to normal again. And it's really, really a strange one. And then I won't do it again. Obviously that's why I thought there must be something in the fuel. But hey-oh, one day I might suss it out. Like I say, this guy Tim said he's going to have a look at his, see if he can suss out and stop it. But if I'd have took George apart then, I don't know, took the carb off, cleaned it, put it back on, I think, yeah, I saw that, and then that will come back again. I haven't done anything and he's fine again, as you can see. But I'm just going to keep an eye now how often it does it. Right, so obviously the repair on the front suspension and the shock absorber seems to be holding out. Did that 2 or 3 days, 3 days ago now, I think. What's today, Sunday? Yeah, it must be 3 days. No knocks, so I'm guessing everything's okay. At least now if I hear that knocking, I know what it is straight away. Seems a lot smoother as well, just this window what rattles, but it's always rattled, as you guys will know. So he's running absolutely brilliant now again. But there's just so many theories of what that could be, isn't there? Hello. Road closed up here, up the A12, look. It must have been last night, it's open now. You see all the signs and the cones. Maybe they've done some overnight resurfacing up back. Before it was closed for a second. Oh, McDonald's is busy. People getting their Sunday breakfasts. Well, they go to their football and things. Hi Gemini, it's not the park, we are at McDonald's. You've already been out today once. Yeah, I know. Right, here we are. I see a lot of people on this one go down here. You have to turn around and come back. All they got down that side is loads of charge points. Next window, next window, next window. Heyo. You can have a bit of sausage in a little while, girl. Yeah, you can have a bit of sausage, Gemini. There's a good girl. It's warm in here, isn't it? Yeah, it's getting warm in here. Well, I don't know if you can see on the temperature gauge, but it's now up where it normally sits, between 110, 120. We did all this before, we know that's around 90 degrees. So all's good on the temperature. Probably short-staffed. Right, sit down Gemini, here we go. We just happened to get there at a busy time, didn't we? Well, George is nice and warmed up now, isn't he? Been running a while. We'll see if he plays up at all now between here and the next stop, which isn't that far, it's probably about a mile and a bit. Trying to avoid some of the bumps, but the potholes around here everywhere. Splits in the road, and what can you do? It's probably why George was damaged in the first place. The state of the roads, but can't prove that, can you? See, once he's going, smooth as anything, really smooth now. But just, well, like I say, it means how does it warrant taking stuff apart when it's not broken? But there is something wrong there. But what it is, I don't know. I think when I do get some spare time, or if it does it quite often, it'll start bothering me and I'll take the carburetor off. But as I've said 1,000 times, I do need to get some bodywork done on George. He's starting to look really shabby now. Yeah, I know he's a rat mog, but I don't want him. Look at this road, like pothole, pothole, pothole. You can't avoid them. It's everywhere. Little friend there, Gemini. That old dog. Right, so we're nearly to where I want to be. In fact, I am where I want to be. So I'm going to end this one here. Hi guys, today is the 18th of October 2024. Quite damp today again. As we do the little drive to work. So as you saw just now in the video I was running about going over the bridges, in the beginning we had the little breakdown with George. Like I said, he's been doing that now and then, and it started to get really often. So the beginning this week he was doing it ridiculously amount of times, but I think, fingers crossed, touch wood, I think I may have cured it. I decided to whip the carburetor off, give the carb a good old clean out, and everything seemed good. There weren't a lot of muck in it, just a little bit. I don't really know what's going on, because I did a few things, to be honest. I cleaned out the carb, I cleaned the plugs, I checked the points, and the last couple of days he hasn't done it, so all is good. And I'm hoping we've cured it, but you just never know, do you? And that was starting to get a bit annoying, so whatever it was seems sorted out now. Until the next time, eh? Been quite mild the last couple of days. Today it's a little bit cooler, and also it's been damp in the mornings. Hence today is damp again, but they do say the sun's going to get out, so we will see. I don't know if you can see the moon, but it's quite, no you can't, it's up quite high this morning. I've had the super moon the last few days, really big and bright, which is nice. I'll soon be getting frost, I should imagine. Right, I'm where I want to be, guys, so I'm going to end this video here. Like I say, I think, fingers crossed, I've sorted out the little problem I was having with George. I've got a feeling there was something to do with mucking the carburetor. I didn't, like I say, I didn't see a lot. I'll give it a clean out, and all seems well now. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.